everyone's well. Well, I've finished painting the back of the bus. And that's it. I'll show you a bit closer. Yeah, coming out alright. I was going to spray it, but overspray here would be shocking, so I rolled it with a roller. Good enough. And I'm starting on this now. I've just bogged up a couple of these things here. Bog them up, sand them back, sand all this back. I'm painting that black. You know, I can put that back on. I'll stitch it up on the tripod, show you what I'm doing. Yeah, so I put you on the tripod. And see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm just sanding all this back. Sand all this back. Get it ready to paint it. Replace that one. That one's pretty shot. I've got some new ones here. There's some new ones for the sander. And I'll just sand this back and paint it. Before I keep saying, I better get my mask. I keep forgetting. Mask on. Stop a bit of the dust. Sand all this back and then I'll get back to you when I start painting. So the sand's pretty much done. I've got a bit of bogging to do. A little bit on there still. There's a couple of marks just there I spotted, so I'm going to clean those up. I might have to put a bit of bog in them too. Very slowly moves it up a bit so you can see a bit better. Going on. There we go. Oh, the lender's nice and dirty. I'll see a bit better now. Whenever you see a mark in the bog, a crack or bubble and that usually means there's rust underneath it. So you have to grind it all out and make sure you get the rust out, then bog it again. If you don't, it'll just come back through there again. I actually haven't seen a bumper bar with so much bog on it in the first place. Or the whole bumper bar's been bogged up. I've never seen a bumper bar with bog on it. Anyway, it makes it a bit easier for me if I just bog it up again. I one thing I might go get my hat in a minute. Starting to get a bit hot. Yeah, I'll go get my hat. Oh, there it is. I went out the car looking for it, it's over here. I just grabbed the hat. There you go. Get the sun off my face. Well, I'll do a bit more bogging. A couple there and a couple of marks here I want to fix up. Before I sand it back anymore. This tin's a bit empty. I was hoping to get enough out of it to finish this little bit of bogging here, but I don't think I will. Might be enough, I'm lucky. It tells you how much to mix with this hardener. You have to mix it with a hardener, but I don't. I just guess. So I'll squirt about a teaspoon. If you get a lot, you have to put more. If you got less, as long as it goes red, when you mix it up. Make sure it mixes pretty good. You want one unified colour. So you just say go red. Little marks just there after pull that. Bit around here. Let that go hard, get rid of that. Sand that back, I'll probably put a bit more in there as well. So I'll let it go hard, then I'll get back to you once I start sand it back. Alright, sand all this back now, sand this back. When you sand it, you want to try to get rid of all the shine off it. If you get rid of all the shine off it, that means your paint's going to stick a lot better. Just double check to make sure you got all the, give it a real good sand. Well, that looks alright to me. Sounded pretty good. But what I'll do now, so out of the sun, I'll grab some clean rag, which I should have just here. Just an old towel. And I've got some mineral turp. I'll just wipe down completely with mineral turp. Make sure there's no oil. Just the oil from your finger on there like that, and your paint will bubble. So it gets crow's feet, they call it crow's feet, or the bubble, it won't go on properly, so you get yourself a towel. The turps. And wipe it down real good. Once you do wipe it down, don't touch it with your fingers. Because if you touch it with your fingers and you put oil on it, the paint's not going to stick properly. Put that down. no professional or nothing, but what's good for me might be good for someone else. That's why I look at it. So I just do what I like and that's it. If I like it, that'll do. Because other people might think the same thing, so that's why. No professional at it, I just do it how I like it. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Anyway, that's done. I'll drive a couple of minutes. Oh, that's driving. I've got a can of epoxy gloss enamel, gloss black. That's what I'm going to spray this. I'm going to put a black, just change the colour of the black. I think I've got another can I might have to use first. No, I've only got one can, it'll be enough. Let it dry. Shake the can up real good. Either sit in the sun for a couple of minutes up. I'll do this, let it dry. Leave it in till late this afternoon when I might put it on. But then I'm going to do some gardening, cut some hedges and maybe clean up a bit out in the yard. So I'll do that, cut my hedges and that. I'll show you my sheds in the brothel. My sheds are mess, dust everywhere. But oh well, it's only dust, it'll come off. I haven't rode the bike for a while either, so I have to go. I've got a fishing. I'll do a video this weekend. We've got 3 days of fishing comp for the Lake Mac fishing comp. Me and Chase going in it. Friday from 7 to 7, 7 in the morning, 7 in the afternoon. Saturday the same. And Sunday from 7 to 2 o'clock I think, but I'll have to look at that. And we're going to target flathead, whiting, brim and tailor. So we're going to go on that this year. First year I've been in it, I don't even know if it's been on any other years, but this could be the first time, I'm not sure, but we're going to go on it. So all day Friday, all day Saturday, half day Sunday. See what we can get. Anyway, when you spray this, they say to be about 30 centimetres away, but I don't do that, I just guess, do 20 centimetres away, do a light coat. You just don't want it, you want it so it just doesn't run. Because if it runs, nothing works. So just start with a light coat. I'm lucky there's not much wind today. Nothing worse than having wind when you're trying to paint something. And some marks on the bumper pull on it just there. They're like marks from the sand actually. Yeah, go around this side there. But if you go too heavy at first, it'll run and then you have to start all over again. Back to you for a minute. Doesn't take too long to dry here, but it's pretty hot this year. You don't get much breeze here. Good. Yeah, I'll leave that for a couple of minutes. I'll leave that for about 15-20 minutes, then I'll get back to you when I'll spray the next coat. Takes out mowing the grass. Pretty warm here today, so takes out mowing the grass. Strawberries are going good. Tomato plants, have to tie them up. They need tying up now. I'll do that today. We've got capsicum, zucchinis, snake beans over there. They're going up there. My chives. There's a mango tree. Going heaps this year. It's gone berserk. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I get back out in the shed. Oh, while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to start doing some hedging. Clean up these hedges a bit. I'll cut them so that I can cut them easy next time. Next time I can don't have to reach up like this to cut hedges. Nothing worse. Oh, this is great. Trim them up here, about just inside that fence. That's it. Do the same as it in front of you. What I do at the front, I'll trim them up in a line just inside that timber thing down there. Take these off. Yeah, last year because we had no rain, these things hardly even grew. Now we've got heaps of rain this year, they've just gone berserk. Check to see what that looks like. That'll do it. And around the edges. You want to try to keep them in a square. They don't look good until they grow out completely. Once they grow out completely, the hedge will look heaps better. It takes a while for them to do that. Same back here. show what I'm doing here. There you go. I'll trim them inside the fence. There's a concrete thing up there, so I'm trimming them inside that. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, pretty close. Might have to go a little bit more. First thing about hedges, they don't look very good till they start growing. Till they really start growing out. They look pretty patchy. Anyway, I'll keep going at this and I'll show you the finished product when I'm finished. There we go. Cut all the hedges back. Pretty good. I forgot one up there. See? I'll go and do that. I'll have to ask that lady there if I can get on her side and cut all that back too. I'll do that when she comes and I'll see her next. They don't look the best. Once they grow out fully they look real good hedges, but at the moment they don't. So wait for this bumper bar to dry and then I'll get back to you when I go put it back on. There you go. There's the back of the bus done. All painted, timber in. I should have painted right over the top, but I'll do that later. Yeah, there's the back done. Painted the bumper bar black. Looks good. Looks better than what it was. I have to paint all these sides yet. So I'll paint all those sides as well. Down the track, my next job is inside. I'll put a bit of timber in here inside of it and mount Tanya's bed to the floor, and then I can start the lifter. Start doing a lifter. That's tomorrow's job, clean all the inside of it out. Yeah, so that's the back of it done. The back of it's finished. So it's looking good. Well, that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next video. And I'll probably put the bumper bar back on tomorrow, so I might catch you for the next one. See you for now.